Hi, you guys, I'm back. I know it's been a minute again, but you guys know how I roll. Still droning. As a matter of fact, I'm in work mode right now, but I'm on a small break. So let me see if I can get at least 4 minutes in on speaking about something that's on my first mind, as I like to say. Um, I'm not trying to say they're wrong, but I'm getting a little sick of these doomsday folks telling barely have enough money to pay the bills people like me to stock up because government coming and they about to do worse. I already know that, but I can't afford to bug out, at least not right now. So, come what may, all me and mine will do is common sensually survive. I mean, we've endured through every time there were shortages and disasters in Louisiana. Be it on a job, between jobs, no car, with a car, shelter serving borderline spoiled food, no food at all. And my fam and I are still here. What I'm saying is, where there's a will, there most definitely is a way. You'll make a way. Um, so until folks like myself who struggle can build up savings enough to stock up for even a month or a month and a half or 2 months worth of foods and drinks, you know, you just make do. I mean, most of them are always shooting these semi plugs for these $200 MRE or these prep meal kits that a lot of people can't afford. You know, won't they do something like set up small applications on their sites to give some of those boxes out, like maybe a month or two supply, if they feel it's that dire that, people should be stocking up? I mean, are you thinking about the folks that really can't afford it? Or is it just a plug to make a profit? And nothing wrong with wanting to make your coin. I see that. But it's like you're pushing so hard, you know, without a word of encouragement to the ones that, aren't able. Look at the homeless. Yeah, every shelter is not going to be able to provide enough down to space, to a plate, and a straw. I know, I used to be homeless, that's nothing to completely pride yourself on, but when you go through it, 9 times out of 10, if you're a working person, it's because you have no choice but to go through it. But you do your most to endure to get out of that situation, which I've done each time. And I'm still at a point in my life where, things aren't easily attainable. But you do what's doable. But anywho, at least, if you're going to be teaching and preaching about these stocking up on either weapons or food or whatever types of supplies, at least, shout out a word of encouragement to the ones who aren't able, like the homeless. What you going to tell them? And you still going to keep on throwing those plugs at them too? Guess what? I promise you, they're going to still be around. Especially if there are opportunities that are going to be open to them for them to be able to come out of the situation that they're in. But it's like, through every disaster, through whatever, pandemic or whatever, there's always been homeless people. And they still come out of it too, just like anybody else who is able to, attain whatever supplies or means that they need to get through the next day. So like I said, where there's a will, there's definitely a way. I'm not saying they're wrong, but let us not forget, you can't even call them as unfortunate, because a lot of these homeless people have their own perspectives of their life, no matter how low they may see it, or how high they keep their frequency to keep the motivation to elevate themselves out of that situation. you know but anywho, that was on my first mind. I've seen one too many plugs, and I'm like, bruh, you know, I'm somebody that can't afford $200, $400 for some of these emergency disaster type of, we gotta hide until the government done screwing over us with this COVID shit. I don't know. But don't get me started. I said COVID. And y'all know I can go on about that. I'll say it. I'll say what it is. I'll give you my opinion on it. But anyway, my rant was about, the doomsday preppers always pushing so hard for people to stock up and stuff. And it's like you don't have a word of encouragement or a means or a way to help the ones out who can't easily attain what you're selling. Hey, anywho, let me go. Till next time.